waking up at 3 or 4 a.m. going, here I am again, when actually they need to go to bed.
How can I fall asleep easier? It's more what happens if I wake up in the middle of the night? How can I get back to bed?
Ever wake up at 3 a.m. and wonder why your body just won't let you sleep? You stare at the ceiling, your mind starts racing, and you know the next day is going to be a struggle. You're not alone. This phenomenon is incredibly common, especially as we get older. But what if I told you it's not always a problem to be fixed? Science shows it's often your body adapting as you age. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why this happens, what it really means for your health, and most importantly, give you practical, no-nonsense ways to manage it. We'll explore everything from your brain's master clock and hormones to simple lifestyle tweaks and even the emotional reasons that pull you from your slumber. So stick around until the end because the solutions are easier than you think and can make a world of difference. Let's start with the core science, the biological engine driving this 3 a.m. wake-up call. The number one culprit is a change in a crucial hormone, melatonin. Think of melatonin as your body's natural sleep signal, the gentle whisper that tells your brain it's time to power down for the night. Your pineal gland produces it in response to darkness. When you're young, your body produces a flood of melatonin, which helps you fall asleep and stay asleep soundly. However, as we age, this production naturally declines. This is a primary factor behind the experience of waking up at 3 a.m. This reduced melatonin production means your sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. You're simply more susceptible to being woken up by small disturbances, and once you are awake, that weaker, stay asleep signal makes it harder to drift back off. But it's not just about less melatonin, it's also about timing. Your body operates on an internal 24-hour clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This is the master pacemaker that governs your sleep-wake cycle. In many older adults, this internal clock begins to shift forward. This is a condition known as advanced sleep phase syndrome. It means your body naturally starts feeling sleepy earlier in the evening, say around 8 or 9 p.m., instead of 10 or 11 p.m. Consequently, your body also finishes its sleep cycle earlier. So, if you go to bed at 9 p.m., your body might feel like it's had a full night's sleep by 3 or 4 a.m., even if your mind knows you need more rest. It's not insomnia in the classic sense. It's your entire sleep schedule shifting to an earlier time slot. Your body is still following a rhythm, just an earlier one than you might be used to. Now, let's layer on the physical and health factors that can turn a light awakening into a full-blown middle-of-the-night event. As our bodies age, they accumulate a lifetime of wear and tear, and new health conditions can emerge that directly interfere with sleep. Chronic pain from conditions like arthritis can send sharp signals to your brain that jolt you awake. Acid reflux, or GERD, can cause uncomfortable burning sensations when you're lying down, making deep sleep impossible. Then there's the incredibly common issue of nocturia, or the need to urinate frequently during the night. An aging bladder or other health issues can force you out of bed multiple times. Furthermore, many medications prescribed for common age-related conditions, like beta blockers for high blood pressure or certain antidepressants, can have side effects that disrupt sleep architecture and cause awakenings. It's also important to recognize that our sensitivity to the environment increases. What you could once sleep through, like a distant car alarm or a shift in room temperature, can now be enough to pull you from a lighter stage of sleep. The protective barrier of deep, consolidated sleep gets thinner due to the reduced melatonin production we talked about, leaving you more vulnerable to disruptions. A partner's snoring, a beam of light from a passing car, or the house settling can become significant sleep interruptions. These aren't major problems on their own, but when combined with the internal biological changes, they create a perfect storm for that frustrating 3 a.m. wake-up. The key is recognizing these are common, manageable factors, not a sign that your sleep is permanently broken. Beyond biology and health, our daily habits and lifestyle choices play a massive role in how we sleep. As people age, routines often change. Dinner might be eaten earlier, and evenings might become quieter with less physical or social activity. This lack of stimulation in the evening can signal to your body that it's time to wind down much earlier, reinforcing that advanced sleep phase we discussed. Your body gets the message, the day is done. Let's start the sleep process now. Another huge but often overlooked factor is blood sugar. If you eat dinner early and don't have a snack before bed, your blood sugar can dip in the middle of the night. In response, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to raise it back up. This hormonal surge is essentially a wake-up signal, a biological alarm telling your body it needs energy. This is a very common reason for waking up at 3 a.m. feeling alert or even anxious. And of course, we have to talk about caffeine. As we age, our metabolism slows down. This means your body takes much longer to process and clear substances like caffeine from your system. That cup of coffee you had at 3 p.m. to get through the afternoon slump could still be circulating in your bloodstream at 11 p.m., acting as a stimulant that prevents you from reaching deep, restorative sleep. Even if it doesn't stop you from falling asleep initially, it can lead to a shallow, fragmented sleep that culminates in you being wide awake hours before your alarm clock is set to go off. Understanding this increased sensitivity is crucial for protecting your sleep quality. The final piece of this complex puzzle involves our emotional and social well-being. The middle of the night is quiet, the world is asleep, and the distractions of the day are gone. For many, this silence can become a stage for the mind's unresolved thoughts and worries. Anxieties about health, finances, or family that were kept at bay during the day can surface with startling intensity at 3 a.m. Without the usual daytime coping mechanisms, these thoughts can loop, making a return to sleep feel impossible. The darkness can amplify feelings of vulnerability and stress, turning a simple awakening into a period of rumination and mental distress. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural human response to stillness when our minds are troubled. This experience can be magnified by social factors. As people get older, their social circles may naturally shrink due to retirement, friends moving away, or the loss of loved ones. This can lead to feelings of social isolation or loneliness. During the day, these feelings might be manageable through routine and activity, but at night, in the solitary quiet of a dark room, the weight of that loneliness can feel immense. Waking up alone at 3 a.m. can trigger profound feelings of being disconnected, which in turn fuels the anxiety and stress that keep you awake. The human need for connection is a powerful biological drive, and its absence can have a very real and disruptive impact on our ability to feel safe and secure enough to sleep soundly through the night. With all these factors at play, it's easy to feel like your sleep is broken. But here's the key takeaway. Waking up at 3 a.m. is often a natural adaptation, not a problem to aggressively fix. Your body isn't failing. It's adjusting to new biological, physical, and environmental realities. The goal isn't to force yourself to sleep like a 20-year-old. That only adds stress and sleep anxiety. Instead, understand these changes and make gentle adjustments to work with your body. By accepting that your sleep patterns have shifted, you remove pressure and anxiety. Your body is adjusting, not broken. With that mindset, you can focus on improving the sleep you do get. Practical solutions start with optimizing your bedroom. Make it dark, quiet, and cool. Use blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or earplugs to minimize disruptions. Next, manage your intake. Moderate caffeine, and avoid it after noon if sensitive. Skip large meals or excess alcohol near bedtime, and consider a small protein and complex carb snack 30 minutes before bed, like whole grain crackers with turkey or a small bowl of Greek yogurt. Then get moving. Regular light activity, like daily walks, improve sleep depth, but avoid intense exercise close to bedtime. Manage your mind with a relaxing pre-sleep ritual. Turn off screens an hour before bed, journal worries, or practice mindfulness meditation and deep breathing. Finally, stay socially engaged. Connecting with friends or family during the day buffers against nighttime loneliness. Waking up at 3 a.m. is multifaceted, influenced by reduced melatonin, health factors, lifestyle habits, and emotional state. The key is that it's common and manageable. You don't have to fight your body. Small, consistent adjustments to your environment, routine, and mindset help you work with your new rhythm to achieve more restorative sleep and wake up refreshed. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe for more health insights, and share this with someone who keeps waking up at 3 a.m. Thanks for watching.